Welcome to 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. This week we are talking My Team. We've been discussing the My Team Unlimited tournament. And guess what? The first game day is right around the corner.
So we want to make sure you are ready.
Here are some tips to get you prepared.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg D.A.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden has led the league in points.
D.A., he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Green is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Junior's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the three, the small forward. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. And stolen by Gordon. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stop.
Boy, a little burst of speed gets Gordon the steal, and then seconds later, he's got the break start.
Outside, Scott. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Murray finds Scott. Jokic inside. Guarded by Tucker. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Scott.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And here's Gordon from outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Westbrook against Murray. Takes it from 10, and he drops that one in.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
But, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Harden against Scott. On the wing, Porter. Back to Scott. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Harden against Scott. Harden can't hit.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
It's Scott on the wing, guarded by Harden. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rockets trail by 4. Inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's up a 3. Denver grabs the miss. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. From past the arc, there we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who can knock down the three, and his attempts increase significantly, though, when he has...
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
Hey, the bench is on its feet and barking after that one. Big-time throwdown from Junior.
Westbrook against Murray. Shoots from the high post. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jokic passes to Junior. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And Burton throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Rivers dishes to Carroll. Shot to stop the run. Houston gets it back. Nwaba. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Count it.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Rockets trail by 13. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Morris is checked in for Junior. An important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Free throw good. Porter.
And guys, if there's an X factor for this Nuggets team moving forward, it might be the young man, Michael Porter Jr. Talk about his potential. It could be as high as anybody on that roster.
Yeah, I concur with you there, Greg. I mean, you look at this kid, he's got a great shooting touch and really good scoring instincts that you don't see very often. Extremely gifted. They brought him along slowly, which is the wise thing to do. And if he can come on and realize his potential, he could take them to another level for sure.
So on the floor for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Gordon out there with Green, and it's Tucker in at the center position. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pelicans, lit up the floor. He dropped in 29 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. That game was just the latest example of how hot he's been. We'll see if anyone can pull him down tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
They double him with Green. Pass to Porter. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Rockets trail by 13.
Alrighty. That's good stuff.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's now 8 points for James Harden.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Millsap kicks to Scott. Porter passes to Junior. Moves back up. And that one hits back iron.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Porter. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Always good to see the young fella, Porter Jr., outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Here's Westbrook. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Harden inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Scott can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy is always in an attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Scott, a shot that time, not on target. And the Rockets take it the other way.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Green.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
This is it to Scott, and stolen by Gordon. And it's the Rockets on the break. Harden's got the ball. Jacks up a 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Millsap's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Porter. Great D that time from Westbrook. Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-4 run. Shot by Gordon, wide open. It's the three-point bomb. And now just a 3-point Nugget lead. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic is checked in, and Mason Plumlee subbed in for Michael Porter. Daniel House is checked in for Houston. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
The Nuggets have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And so he hits both. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee, with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Denver making a switch here. Lamb's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Junior.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
McLemore, the pass to Westbrook. Back to McLemore. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Denver. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Junior that time just muscling through it. He's got a mentality that says, I'm not backing up at all.
Westbrook against Barton. Westbrook can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Junior kicks to Lamb. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Clemens. Wants to get it to Westbrook, and does. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Stolen by Westbrook. To the right side. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Clemens. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top, leading by 4. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Jamal Murray is out there with Scott, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Westbrook with the bucket.
Boy, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Junior the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Tucker for 3. Murray. Westbrook pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Scott dishes to Millsap. Scott kicks to Murray. And it's Denver scoring again.
You will not find anything selfish about how Junior plays because this guy is always focused on making the right play for his team.
Harden outside. Pass to Gordon. Back to Harden. The shot missing. And it's Denver the other way. Right side, Scott fires it up. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Rockets trail by 6. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. A shot by Harden, wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Denver calls timeout. Look, I know you played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the...
Plumlee, the pass to Junior. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Junior's got 20 points.
How about that explosive downhill drive by Junior? Well done.
Here's Clemens, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Barton outside. Here's Junior, and it's Scott with the jam.
Junior is cooking, on a roll right now. All those moves he's got, and we're seeing them.
At the elbow, Green. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. .129 left here in the third quarter. McLemore inside the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. McLemore's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Junior the pass to Plumlee. And yes, it's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And stolen by Scott. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. The feed to Plumlee. Over Westbrook. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Junior. Plumlee's got 6 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
The Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Offensive rebound, Scott. Stolen. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep, McLemore. They get it again. Denver in the lead. Outside, Lamb. And there's the pass to Junior. Inside with 4 seconds on the clock. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. He's got 8.
Well, a good decision that time by Junior in the pick and roll. Took advantage of the best option available.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Nuggets lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
We have to make a stand defensively, fellas, okay? We're not going to be able to outscore them the whole night. We got to get defense into the game.
Well, Mike Malone, a defense-first coach, certainly pleading for more of an effort on the defensive end.
And, Kevin, it just hadn't been here tonight. Coach doesn't sound happy at all.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Rockets, we've got Green, Russell Westbrook out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Clemens in at the 1. Westbrook wide open, he fires, but they recover it. Green with the ball. Now defended by Junior.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Barton passes to Scott. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, it's Denver.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Outside, Green. Three-pointer. Another miss by Houston.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
18 feet out. Westbrook, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Lamb finds Scott. And here is Green. Pass to Clemens. Westbrook with it. Covered by Lamb. 8 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Westbrook is all business as a scorer. He makes the complicated look simple.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
For the Nuggets, Millsap comes in for Lamb, and Murray subbed in for Barton. To the inside, stolen by Tucker. In the corner, Harden. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harden's got 32 points.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast. Which basically means he's tireless. Even when he's carrying the whole offense. He's got great energy and stamina.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Danuel House.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Westbrook dishes to Harden. Beyond the arc. That shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. And then Gordon with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And good that time. Scott's got 11 in the second half.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
Right at the free throw line, Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter finds Scott. Back to Porter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Murray against Westbrook for Murray. Westbrook, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Gordon outside. Denver grabs the miss. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Scott. It's rebounded by Houston. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Tucker.
Yeah, you got to do a lot more than that against Tucker, fellas. He's too big, too strong at times for the defense.
Scott against Harden. And that one's good, Junior.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the left wing. Denver leading by 6. Kicks it to Millsap. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. 2 points. That one goes. Scott's got 31.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Here's Harden. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Murray, the pass to Scott. Right side, Millsap. Back to Scott. And Denver again with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Westbrook.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart pass. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Denver calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. The Nuggets leading by 6. Scott finds Porter. Now Murray. He's covered by Westbrook. Harden against Scott, and Harden comes to help. For 3, Murray. It's good from long range.
Boy, Murray has such a soft ball. I mean, he shoots a soft shot, especially from deep, where he is automatic.
Harden against Scott from deep. And that's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's deflected. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Millsap dishes to Junior. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And now an 11-point Denver lead.
That was all Junior there, working hard to get the shot in despite the aggressive defense.
The 3 from Harden. And stolen by Scott. Here's Porter. The kick out to Scott. And there it is for him. Scott's got 37.
Hey, when Junior gets inside like that, he knows that's money.
Harden against Scott. On the wing, Eric Gordon. The Rockets with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 13. Outside, Scott. Down low, here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of us...
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.